Sorry, real quick before I begin. Look at the description at some point. You don't have to do it while, or before, or after. Just at some point, look at the description. Okay, now then. Into it we go. Long ago, the world was broken into many countries. Each race and species, powerful enough to maintain one, ruled a nation as they saw fit. However, these past lands were not harmonious. Turmoil, disease, and misfortune was everywhere. Many nations practiced isolationism, cut themselves off from other nations. Among these nations were 4 major countries belonging to the 3 races of pony kind. The Scarlet Empire was created by the union between a group of unicorns and a group of earth ponies. Together they created the empire and chose one among them to lead as their emperor. Pegasi, however, were treated poorly since they had cast aside the ground for the skies above. The empire is ruled by an emperor and his appointed officials, and the emperor's word is law, and to go against him is to go against all of the Scarlet Empire. The Sky Flotilla is the nation of the Pegasi. They have vast cities in the skies, and only a few farming villages on the ground. They look down upon the unicorns and earth ponies who dwell on the ground and treat them with hostility. As such, the Sky Flotilla is made up entirely of Pegasi. The flotilla is governed by a democratic system of government, where their leaders are elected by popular vote. Those selected to rule do so with what is to be believed the will of the people behind them. The Magical Symposium belongs to the unicorns. They embrace magic and shun those who cannot use it. As such, both earth ponies and Pegasi alike are disliked and looked down upon by the unicorns. They view the other races as barbarians and treat them as such. And the Magical Symposium is ruled by a council of elder unicorns who show great magical ability and leadership capabilities. Once appointed to the council, counselors serve the council for the rest of their lives. And the council lays down the laws of the land and sets regulations for magical research and use. The Moon Kingdom is ruled by earth ponies. However, the Moon Kingdom is the most accepting of the 4 major nations, and welcomes unicorn and Pegasi equally. Despite this, only earth ponies are eligible for nobility. Pegasi make up only a small portion of the population, and the majority of them live in poverty. The unicorns, while outnumbered by the amount of earth ponies, make up a decent chunk of the population and range in social status. The kingdom is ruled by an earth pony king, who appoints his children and family to positions of power around his kingdom. Over the period of a few decades, these 4 nations of pony kind were thrown into the webs of fate, and their destinies were linked by a series of events known as the Great Tragedies. During this period, 4 ponies would be faced with these tragedies, and their fate would be forever altered. They were normal ponies, who simply disappeared from the pages of history. But the impact they would cause upon the world would never be forgotten.